If every math teacher on this campus were like Ismael Mercado, our math department would be the best one in the county, probably in the state of California.
I feel like I'm coaching my kids in the math class, so I might talk like if we're ready to play a game type thing. So when I'm teaching math, I really get into the whole explanation and do this with this number and what if this would happen.
He brings out the best in students. When we're at school, ideally, right, we want the kids to be able to do math. We want them to be able to read, write, and communicate. Really, we're working on socializing the kids too and making them understand just like what does it mean to be a good person. And Ismael is a perfect model.
During my office hours, some students will reach out and they turn on their camera and we can have that one-on-one interaction and discussion, whether it's specifically on the content that they need help in or it's just talking sports or talking other areas where they might have questions on. Outside the classroom, I do some coaching. I've always been a really strong believer. One of my passions is coaching, so I think coaching is teaching and teaching is coaching. So I do coach the girls golf team, boys and girls. That has been just a great opportunity for me to just kind of also connect with students outside of the classroom.
Ismael's personality is one where kids are very comfortable with him. He's just the great employee, he's the great teacher, he's the great coach, and I actually consider Ismael to be one of my great friends.
One of the things that really influenced me to become a teacher was I had the opportunity to have great teachers growing up here at Riverbank High School. I remember asking myself, what am I going to want to do? So I really wanted to give back and like coaching, like working with young students and young kids. That's kind of what also gave me the motivation and the drive to want to become a teacher, is wanting to be a role model for them.
Beth's an amazing teacher. I've worked with Beth for the past 5 years.
Basically, I have 3 subjects I teach: band, choir, drama. And this year I have 3 levels of band, 2 levels of drama, and 1 choir. I do what I do because I love teaching kids and I love the performing arts. My energy feeds off to the kids, and I know that about myself. So when I get excited, so do they.
I would say what makes her stand out the most and why she was deserving of this honor is her genuine passion for what she does. It's entirely authentic, as well as her ability to connect with kids and build positive relationships and have a really, really exemplary culture and climate in that.
Positive, happy energy, even on a screen, even in a mask, I still try to portray that. What inspired me to become a teacher is I started doing music, choir, and theater at a very young age, and there was a program I was in that I aged out at 14 in 8th grade, and I didn't want to leave. And so the director then, Candy Chamberlain, allowed me to stay on as an assistant director. I loved it, and so by high school, I knew I wanted to be a teacher.
The connection with kids has gone a long way in impacting their lives. There are a significant number of students at the elementary level who come over here very excited to participate in her programs. Families too. We get phone calls, is there room in her band class or her drama class?
Anytime that I have a chance to work with kids, whether it's in schools or in summer programs, I love it. And I just enjoy what I do, and I'm very honored by this.
Carlos has been teaching for 6 years. He's developed beautifully as a teacher. I think he's just gone above and beyond to get our students focused, to keep them engaged.
I always saw education as kind of my way out. I wanted to do more to then give back to that community that I come from. And the community that I teach they're very similar to where I grew up.
One of the most amazing things that I've seen him do is build relationships with his students. He's incredible at it. The students really connect to him.
I try to first make a personal relationship, a connection with those students, just to we share similar backgrounds. So I kind of have them see that connection, that if me growing up, having similar background as to them, their parents sharing similar backgrounds, if I was able to succeed, they can succeed.
I believe that with the background that Mr. Perez has, he's also able to have empathy for our families and our community, and that's a powerful thing.
What inspired me to become a teacher is one of my grandmothers back in Mexico. She was like the local town teacher. Friends of hers, family members would send their kids to her to just kind of learn the ABCs, kind of learn to read and write. When I interviewed here, I had a sense that I belong, I need to be here, this is a place where I can make a change. When a student believes and knows that you care about them and that they matter to you, they're willing to do anything possible to try to succeed for you.
He has an amazing personality that just brings out the best in all of our students.
Getting them to understand that we're here for them, we care, and it's not always about academics. It's how are you doing today? How can I help you today? And just know I'm here for you today. You matter.
Bob Elms is one of the most amazing people I've ever met. He's definitely the happiest person I've ever met.
I like to have fun. I'm always talking. I'm always singing. I'm always having fun. And I think that's one of the most important components of learning is if you make it fun, if you're having fun and they're having fun, they don't realize they're learning.
He has this saying that he says every morning, and let's go change lives, people.
You know, we're all in this together. And we're gonna make this fun. Even if we're not together, we're gonna make it fun. We're gonna do fun things in between the learning so that way you can come and learn, I can come and teach, and we're gonna both get to the end together.
He's full of energy. He's passionate about what he does. Students love him, parents love him, staff loves him.
I get to be who I want to be because I'm probably a second or third grade student trapped in a man's body. So when I come here, I get to just hang out with the kids, and it's great the way you see them learning and they don't really know they're learning sometimes. You get to the end of the day and you kind of review the day of what have we learned today? They're like, well, we did this and we did that. Wait, we did that too?
He does anything and everything to get students to learn. He shaves half of his head to teach fractions. He makes connections. He makes connections with all of his students. People just connect with him and they remember what he taught them because it was so fun.
The little lights that popped on like every day and like every moment of every day, that's what kind of drew me into teaching and why I enjoy it and love it so much.